What is up, guys? It is officially freaking Fox Day, and I have so much freaking stuff to talk about. They've just unloaded on us. So if y'all are new to my channel, smash that sub button and let's talk about all things freaking baby metal that have happened to us today. Freaking boop! So the first thing we're going to be talking about is they actually just dropped a legend map. So this is essentially all the things that they're going to be doing in 2025 and 2026. It says a new revelation has been given by the Fox FOD, which I think they meant Fox God. Beyond heavy metal. Babymetal's new journey begins as a band celebrates its 15th anniversary, which is freaking nuts, man. 15 years, that is amazing, dude. Things that we actually have on the legend map. April 4th, the new song From Me to You featuring Poppy, which is wild. We're gonna get into the entire set list of that album, but first thing we're getting, new drop, April 4th. That's in 3 days for us. Freaking stoked for that one. May 13th through the 30th is going to be the UK Europe Arena Tour, which they're going to be finishing up on the 30th. Special arena tour in the UK, the O2 Arena. Now, two things. First of all, they're actually the first Japanese band to headline a show at the O2 Arena, which is freaking massive. I actually recently just saw a band there in October of last year. That arena is freaking huge, and I'm very stoked to see what they bring with them to that arena tour. We know from all the stuff that they've done in Japan as far as stage production stuff, if they bring that same thing to the UK, it's gonna blow people's freaking minds. June 13th is the official drop date of their 4th album, Metal 4th. The next thing they have on here is the North American tour, and that starts June 13th, the same day they drop their album, and it goes all the way until July 23rd. And then, homies, August is the Japan Festival Tour. Not sure what all festivals they will be on, but in August, there are a lot of music festivals. Like Summer Sonic will be one, Rock Japan will be another one. There's also Rising Sun Festival and then Fuji Rock Festival. So they've got a lot of different things to choose from. Maybe they're going to be on all of them, maybe none of those that I just named. They haven't listed anything, but in August in particular, there are a lot of festivals that happen music-wise in Japan. And fingers crossed, they start opening up some lotteries for tickets for foreigners, because I would love to cover some of those concerts. If anybody knows how to get tickets, drop it in the comments below or DM me, homies. Next, they have September through August, the Asia tour. I believe there's going to be some new places that they haven't actually gone before on that tour. Then November, they have a special arena show in the freaking US, people. Now, I'm hoping that that's going to be the equivalent to the UK O2 Arena show. I'm not sure, but I genuinely hope that we get a full-on freaking massive stage production concert in the US. My God, it could possibly happen. I believe in it. I believe it can happen, people. And then the last thing they've got here is January 2026. That's going to be a special arena show back in Japan. We already know that is going to be a massive concert. We know that for sure already. So that was the first thing they dropped on us. And then directly after that, they dropped on us this freaking boom! This one is a huge one, and we have to talk about this for a whole moment, okay? So on this release, it says the acclaimed metal band Babymetal is signed to Capitol Records. Keep this in mind. The first Japanese artist to sign to the frontline deal with the label. The group will release their new album, Metal 4th, globally via Capitol Records. Babymetal's groundbreaking sound and compelling artistic vision have not only cultivated a worldwide following, but have also demonstrably shifted global music culture. We at Capitol Records are privileged to join them in their next chapter, and we will continue to amplify their international reach and influence with their upcoming release of Metal 4th. And this is from Tom, the chairman and CEO of Capitol Records. This year, Babymetal celebrates its 15th anniversary and embarks on an exciting new chapter. With Capitol Records as our global partner, the sound of Babymetal will resonate across the world. We'll take on bolder, more dynamic endeavors than ever before. Like, what in the heck? Bolder, more dynamic endeavors than ever before? They've done some wild stuff, and even recently, they've been crushing it, dude. So I'm very curious of what those bolder and more dynamic endeavors are going to be. So stay tuned for what's to come. And this is from Ki Kobayashi, the producer and manager of Babymetal. Freaking big words coming from them, and they are a very powerful force in the Babymetal world, so clearly they know what they're talking about. Last thing it says on here is, as Babymetal celebrates its 15th anniversary this year, the band has mapped out a world tour including numerous firsts. In May, they'll be embarking on their first ever headlining arena tour in the UK and Europe. playing 12 shows across 8 countries and concluding in the O2 Arena in London. Babymetal is the first Japanese group to headline a show at this iconic venue. The band will kick off its biggest North American tour yet on June 13th. The 24-date run will include a show on June 24th, the show at the Madison Square Garden in New York City. That's freaking nuts, and you guys can get any of this stuff from babymetal.com. And then it also says arena shows in Japan and a tour of Asia will follow. Then they dropped this on us, which has the Babymetal logo over the Capitol Records building, which is freaking wild. So one big thing from this, them going from Sony over to Capitol Records, the major shift in that is Universal Music Group owns Capitol Records. So from them to swap from Sony, which is a massive player in the international music game, to Universal, which is another one in the massive freaking international game. It's crazy that they swap sides essentially, going from Sony to Universal. In my opinion, that's huge. I'm really curious where that is personally going to take them. That, in my opinion, is the massive thing in all of this, and I'm wondering how long this has actually been going on, because if you look up some of the big 3 record labels in the world, really, Sony is one, Universal is another, and I honestly am really excited to see what Universal is going to be doing for them. And then the last thing that we're going to be talking about is actually their playlist. Whoop-o. So first and foremost, the first song on here we're going to be getting on April 4th. We don't have to wait too long on finding out what this is going to sound like, but it's featuring Poppy. From Me to You. Poppy is an amazing vocalist. I'm really genuinely curious what side of her we're actually going to be getting. Like, is it going to be the singing side, screaming side, like we've heard from her whenever she featured with Bad Omens, or also Knocked Loose? Like, Poppy's got a very aggressive scream as well too. So I'm really curious to see how something like Poppy will match with Babymetal. I feel like both of them have this very kawaii look and style to themselves, and how their music is going to like mix, or how their voices are going to mix. I think this is very perfect for the first song on here, so I'm really excited about that. Rat-a-Tat-a we've already heard from Electric Callboy and Babymetal. I love that song. It's so freaking catchy. It's still stuck in my head to this freaking day. Song number 3 though, however, this one is essentially something I've been waiting for since first being a fan of Babymetal. This Slaughter to Prevail, Alex Terrible's voice is so freaking heavy, homies. We're going to be getting probably one of the heaviest Babymetal songs possibly ever. Now, if we get something different than that, color me shocked. Very excited to be wrong on that, but Alex's voice is definitely like the more aggressive, deeper growls like we're used to in death and black metal and stuff. So whenever his voice is featured on this, I can only think that we're going to be getting some more commie band style screams that are featured already in Babymetal, but brought more to the forefront and more aggressive in your face. Not sure, but that's kind of what I'm anticipating / hoping from on this. Track 4 on here is featuring Bloodywood. This is actually the second song that they've featured with Bloodywood. The last one was actually on Bloodywood's album that they released, so it was Bloodywood featuring Babymetal. Now this one's Babymetal featuring Bloodywood. I love that we're getting collaborations with both of these artists. I think they're both doing things differently and changing the music scene in their cultures respectively, and I can't wait to hear what this song is going to be. Freaking banger. I'm really already excited about it. This next one, track 5, is Kawaii. And I'm going to make a bold statement here really quick. I feel like this is where we're going to get another subunit. We're going to get another song. This is Moa and Momo's time to freaking shine. Let's bring him in this. Let's get this freaking, bring it back, man. Bring back some Momo and Moa Metal subunit. I would love to see them both shine on this one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get that here. I won't be disappointed no matter what we get, but if we do get something like that, I freaking called it, and I'm really hoping for it. Track 6 is Sunset Kiss. This is featuring Polyphia. They've already done another song with Polyphia before, and I think that was a beautiful song. I didn't even know about it, honestly, until a few months ago. And knowing now, it's such a good song. And I honestly feel like Polyphia has evolved a lot as a band, even since that feature back then. So knowing that we've got something coming together now, I'm really excited to see what comes from this. I'm not sure if this was something that came up whenever Polyphia played at Fox Fest with them and they actually got to play the song live or not. Not really sure when this song came together, but I'm really genuinely stoked to hear what they came up with. I would not doubt that we're going to get some very genty and beautiful guitar riffs in this. Track 7, My Queen. My God, dude. I love the fact, first of all, we got to get something funny out of the way. Spirit Box's Courtney LaPlante at the Grammys was actually mistaken for Poppy. The lady that was interviewing her would not let her say, hey, I'm not Poppy, I'm Courtney LaPlante, the singer from freaking Spirit Box. She was like, no, you are Poppy, and she finished the entire rest of the interview as Poppy, and it was freaking hilarious. So I think it's even funnier now that both artists are going to be featured on a Babymetal album. It would be really funny if Poppy came out and sang freaking My Queen, or if Spirit Box came out and sang For Me to You. It'd be hilarious if they did something like that. But Courtney LaPlante is an amazing vocalist. She can do anything from beautiful singing voice, screams. She can do literally anything you want as a female vocalist. And I feel like for track 7, I mean, Courtney is going to absolutely crush this. I'm really curious as to what side of Spirit Box they're going to be bringing out for this song, My Queen. No idea, but I would love to get some more melodic stuff out of Courtney and maybe some screams as well too. The next one is Algorithm. I have no idea what we're getting on this one as well too. It's another just solo Babymetal song. I'm loving any of those that we're getting. Track 9 is Metali. If you haven't heard that song yet, please stop watching this video and go check that song out. It's an amazing song featuring Tom Morello. It doesn't really have a very massive feature in that, and if they're not for the guitar part in there, you could definitely hear this song and just be like, this is a Babymetal song. So I'm wondering if other features are going to follow suit in that as well too. And then the last one that we've got on here is called White Flame, and if it's a massive ballad, anything like One or anything like that, I can't freaking wait to hear this album, dude. 10 songs, that's all we need. It's gonna crush. And then the last thing for us to talk about on this is the actual album art in itself. This is the classic prism look, rainbow prism look that they've actually been wearing the entire tour. So I think it's very fitting that that's what the actual album cover is going to be looking like. I can't freaking wait, man. They've got so much going on, and all the time, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like Babymetal, in my opinion, is one of the hardest working bands out there, and by that, I mean these guys do not stop. They've been on tour after tour after tour after tour after tour, and apparently recording an album. What is going on, dude? They are like completely, I feel like, in my opinion, rejuvenated, and have like just this new crazy ambition where they can literally become one of the biggest bands out there right now. Them matching up with Capitol Records, which is a subgroup of freaking Universal Music, is nuts in my opinion as well too. I think that's going to unlock a lot for this band, and I'm genuinely stoked to see what the future holds for them. So again, in saying all this stuff, if you guys are going to any of their shows, let me know where you guys are going to. If you guys are going to be pre-ordering the album, let me know about that. And what feature are you guys the most stoked about? Last little thing I'd like to say here really quick. A lot of people are talking about, oh, it's so many features, it's too many features. I don't care, okay? We're getting a new album, and I'm really stoked about that. So the fact that there's a lot of features on this, cool. In my opinion, I'm glad, man. We've got features, we've got originals without features. We have a new album. There's something new, so we should rejoice instead of being like, oh, there's too many features. I don't care. I'm genuinely stoked about this. I could not be prouder for them. This changeover in freaking record labels, they've got a lot of stuff, dude. This is epic. This is a great moment for us. Babymetal fans, rejoice. Thank y'all very much for checking this out. If y'all are new to my channel, smash that sub button, and I'll catch y'all later. Friggin' toodles. Bye.